The Storm is back. Now in its fourth iteration, this Hong Kong ICAC, that's Independent Commission Against Corruption for us normal folks, recruitment video turned box office success story, dials up the action to 11, but dials back the story logic to about a 4. Louis Koo, one of the busiest men in Hong Kong cinema, reprises his role yet again as William Luck, the brave ICAC officer who must go undercover to smash corruption within a team of correctional officers in a Hong Kong prison. Hi, I'm the Artie Dance from Asian Film Fans, and welcome to this remastered relook at the Hong Kong action thriller Peace Storm. And I'm sure that title sounded better when they first thought of it, because getting caught in a peace storm doesn't sound that fun to me. Okay, that was a pretty lame joke. Going undercover for Luck involves getting arrested for dangerous driving and being thrown in the same prison as a disgraced property developer who is suspected of bribing the correctional officers for prison favours. But William can't have all the fun. He's joined in prison by the corrupt officer he put away from the first movie, Z-Storm, Wong Man Ban. Will Wong blow Luck's cover in prison? No, he won't. What's worth noting about this movie is if you stop paying attention for just 5 seconds at the start of the film, this whole thing will not make any sense to you. And even if you are paying full attention, there will still be plenty of WTF moments. Either Hong Kong cinema audience have an amazing ability to follow convoluted plots like this, or they just don't care and the producers can throw anything at them and they'll watch it. For a long time, Hong Kong cinema has told many stories about its brave and proud police force, desperate to prove themselves and to the world that they are noble and honest. After the events of what happened in Hong Kong in 2019, future movies are going to have a hard sell with the audience. For all the bad points, and there are many, there are a few good points worth noting. The first half of the movie is quite action-packed, and the scenes are well choreographed and coherent. There are some clever and unique camera shots and some excellent quick editing that heighten the impact and excitement of the action scenes. It's quite a good start to the movie, as you'll most likely not even want to bother with the plot and just want to be entertained by some good old-fashioned Hong Kong action. Secondly, the character of Wong Man Luck, played by Louis Cheung, adds some well-needed comic relief to the film. He plays a revolving door prisoner, in and out of prison because it's cheaper than paying rent, and he gets fed with great medical care. He ends up as a strong ally and friend to William Luck while he's in prison, and his plotline is well developed in the short movie with a great outcome. But these two good things can't excuse all the negatives. The movie really does feel like a 90-minute recruitment video for the ICAC mixed up with music video elements. It certainly knows its audience is teenage and male, and it makes no mistake targeting them. And the unfortunate thing about that is they deserve something better than the ridiculous and rushed ending this movie has. The shootout at the safe house is a confusing mess where trained ICAC officers couldn't hit the side of a barn if they were standing a meter in front of it, while the bad guys, equipped with machine guns, aren't any better. Then, to top it all off, as if it couldn't get any stupider, the helicopter fight scene that takes place over Lantau Island's bronze Buddha statue will have you throwing your popcorn at the screen as you wonder why A. The helicopter even took off in the first place, B. How Cao Yen Yen manages to get the gun of Ching Tak Wing, C. How the pilot survived being shot, D. How Cao Yen Yen can hold on to a moving helicopter, E. How no one gets blown out of the helicopter, F. How no one gets sick or dizzy being spun around by the helicopter, and G. Why it takes so damn long for the helicopter to crash. At this point of the movie, you're 87 minutes in and this disaster is almost over. Modern Hong Kong action movies don't seem to have the flair of their 80s and 90s counterparts. Just like Western audiences lament the demise of the great 80s action film, Hong Kong cinema audiences probably think the same thing. This is such an unneeded and silly movie. Louis Koo can do better. Right, Tom? And so can Louis Cheung. And they did do better when they both starred in A Witness Out of the Blue. It's with a heavy heart I give a Louis Koo movie a thumbs down, but it has to be done. If you've seen it, What did you think? Thank you for watching this review. Please don't forget to press the like button and consider subscribing to support the channel.